Friends, how you doing? It's me, Vinny Roth from VinnyRoth.com. If you get a chance, subscribe to my channel. Please tell your friends and hit the videos with a thumbs up. Also, if you have any questions or any ideas of other lessons or videos you want to see, let me know. Also, check out my music on CD Baby. All right, recently I had a student who asked me if I could do a lesson on how to play Joe Walsh and the James Gang's Funk number 49. Let me play it and then we'll break it down. All right, so it's kind of a blues vibe in the key of A. What Joe's doing, which is very cool, he is playing the G string 7th fret, and that you'll probably want to finger with your 3rd finger. He's bending that up a whole step so it goes from a D note to an E. And then with his pinky, he's grabbing the 8th fret, that G note. Okay, then he brings this 3rd string, which is bent 7 to 9. He's going to release that back down to 7. So we get 3rd string, bend 7 to 9, grab 8 with your pinky, then release the 3rd string and pull off to the 3rd string 5th fret. So that sounds like this. All right, one more time. Okay, the next thing he does is kind of cool. He's bending in quarter steps, which means instead of going half steps, we're kind of splitting hairs. So there's kind of a cool little bend thing he's doing. So he's bending up. I'm sorry, he's starting pre-bent and releasing it. It's almost like as you bring it down incrementally, you're still picking the string, and he's going like pa-ta, pa-ta, like that. Very end, he's going to do a pull-off on the 3rd string, 7-5 to the open string, and then the same thing on the D, 7-5 to the open string. And it almost sounds like when he pulls his fingers off, he makes string noise, which is so cool. So again, we get... All right, so the main riff, this actually reminds me of the song Footloose. What he's doing here is he's starting with an A minor chord. We're going to borrow the B, G, and D strings at 5 and hammer on to the G string 6th fret. So it's almost like an A minor to A. Then he's going to flatten his 3rd finger, which is an applied D chord. We're going to flatten it so we have the 7th fret of the B, G, and D. And that's the upper register of the root 5 D bar chord. So we have... And then he repeats the hammer on. So we get... And yeah, I guess you could add the open A string in there too, just for beefiness, since this is an A. All right, the next part we're going to play the same implied D chord. We're going to play the B, G, and D at the 7th fret. And he's hammering on to the B string 8th fret with the 2nd finger and the D string 9th fret with his 3rd. So it's kind of a hammer-on pull-off. You're only going to pick it once. So together we get... And I like to slide that 1st finger up to the 7th fret. We're going to play this implied D chord one more time. And back to the first part, the hammer-on the G string. So together we get... And you could add all the chop and chop in there to keep time. If you get a chance, a guy named Blues Saraceno did an incredible instrumental version of this, which is worth checking out. All right, the last part of this he's playing, it's really just a pentatonic riff. If you check out one of my previous videos, I have a couple on how to play the pentatonic scale properly. So if you memorize those, this will be a breeze. So he's starting on the D string, 7th fret with his 3rd finger, going to the D string 5. All right, same thing on the A string, going 7, 5, moving to the A string 3, and back to the E string, 5th fret. So we get, I misquoted that. Before he goes to the 5, he's going 3, 5. So we get 7, 5, 7, 5, 3, 5, 3, 5. And that's just that descending minor pentatonic. And then crash with an A chord. So we get. That repeats, and then we go up a whole step and do the same thing in B. 9, 7, 9, 7, 5, 5, 7. And then at the end of that, plays a purple haze chord, I call it. E7 sharp 9. So we have the B string, 8th fret, G string 7, D string 6, and the A string 7th fret, and you can play the E's open. So that last part. And if you want to solo over it, it's all in the key of A, so you can take all your A. Anyway, check that out. I hope my student Steve likes this. Check me out, and please subscribe. Thank you.